Hey, what's happening, y'all? Sinister here, bringing you another review, and this time I'm discussing Chronicles of the Wolf for the PC. It's also available on Xbox One, Series S and X, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch. I'd also want to say shout out to the devs for supplying me a code just to review for you all. I'm gonna break everything down with the details and with a grade at the end. With that being said, let's begin. Alright, let's discuss the story. What's it all about? You play Matteo Lombardo, an apprentice of the Rose Cross Guard. The Knights have moved from France to tackle the threat, but they were ambushed and wiped out. However, Matteo is the only survivor, so now he has to face the evil head on. Alright, let's discuss the graphics and presentation. I gotta say the devs were inspired by previous Metroidvania games like Symphony of the Night, for example. The character sprites are nicely detailed, the level designs are great with lots of different areas shown of that time period. The cutscenes consist of still shots along with the text, but the narration to explain the plot even more. The music fits the theme of the period, being dark, and it sets the tone. The voiceovers are decent, but not expecting much after that. The game audio is cool, you hear the weapons going off, and the stats menu reminiscence of Symphony of the Night, but not in a bad way, but kudos to the devs for the work that they've done. Overall, I'm enjoying the gameplay experience. The controls initially feel stiff, but they become fluid as you unlock new abilities, and you'll get used to the mechanics. Movement and platform are generally solid with no major issues, and tricky jumps aside. It's convenient, the map is tied to a button, making it easy to check your location and plan your route, which is standard in Metroidvania style games. However, there's a few gameplay elements that hinder the overall experience. For one, the limited range of starting weapons and make early combat feel restrictive, especially dealing with fast or ranged enemies. As the game progresses, this improves early sections, can feel a bit punishing or drawn out. But backtracking also becomes tedious at times, particularly when retracing your stats to clear areas with minimal variation or reward. The inventory system can use some refinement, it's cluttered and unintuitive, which interrupts the gameplay flow. A more streamlined categorized layout will be a long way to improve usability, especially during fast-paced moments, or managing resources. But on the positive side, the game offers a fair challenge. New areas and enemy types consistently introduce fresh obstacles to keep you on your toes. Boss battles, in particular, are the highlights that require you to learn their patterns and adapt quickly. These fights are not only challenging but satisfying, especially when you pair it with a rewarding progression system. Leveling up plays a crucial role in overcoming tougher enemies, making exploration and combat feel more meaningful. In short, there are a few rough edges, but could use some polish, but with weapon limitation, inventory management, and backtracking delivers a rewarding and engaging Metroidvania experience overall. And down to the nitty gritty, the grade. I give Chronicles of Wolf an A- and definitely want to hear your thoughts about this game. Comment down below and give this video a like for upcoming reviews. This is Sinister and be easy.